Hey guys, welcome to this video where I will teach you how to make a very easy card for Father's Day. So follow along if you want to impress your dad. So yeah, let's start. So I thought long and hard about a good idea for Father's Day because it's coming up pretty soon, and my other ideas for Father's Day are pretty complicated and pretty hard to do. So I came up with this easy idea for kids and adults to try. So yeah, here's what you need: cardstock, a pencil, scissors, glue, fine liners, and colors. First up, we're gonna make the card by folding it in half like this. Once you have done this step, now we can move on to the next step, which I'll teach you how to draw this. Okay, so the first step is to draw a line, okay? And then draw another line just right above it. This will be the boy's front hair. Next, we're gonna draw a curve from the line at the top to form the back of the boy's head. Now let's work on the hair. We're gonna come down from the bottom line and then just go up a little bit, just like this. And now we can draw the ear by drawing a backwards C, and then draw a line that would form the bottom of the hair. Now let's draw the boy's head. Draw a line coming from the front of the hair, then go a little bit out and then back in, kind of like a triangle, to form the nose, and then draw a curve like the letter U to connect the face to the hair. After a little touching up, we can now move on to the boy's body. But before we move on to the boy's body, let's work on the boy's front hair. We're just going to be drawing a few pointy triangles like this. I'm going to form the collar of the shirt by drawing a curve below the boy's head. Now, I'm going to draw the short sleeves, which is a line coming out like this. Do the same for the other side. The sleeves kind of look like rectangles. Now draw two lines going down from the two sleeves, and then draw a curved line below the two lines to connect it. This is his body. Now draw a line going out from the bottom left of his shirt and then going down a little bit. And then draw a curve on the bottom right side and then connect those two lines. This is his shorts. Then draw his little knee. Time for the arms. Draw a big, skinny, and curvy 11 on both sleeves. Now draw the fists like I show you. You can pause the video if I'm going too fast. We are now done with the boy. Now let's work on the dad. Draw the letter C from the boy's elbow, and then go a little down like this. This is the dad's hair. Now draw a line coming down from the front of the hair, and then draw the nose like I show you. Then draw the chin by coming down from the nose to the boy's knee. Now draw a backward C to draw the dad's ear. We are now done with the dad's head. Okay, so now let's work on the dad's body, who's gonna pose just like his son. He'll also have his arms up as well. So now let's draw the dad's sleeves like I showed you. I wanted to add a balloon, so after the sleeves I drew a balloon for the boy. Okay, so after the sleeves, draw two lines coming down from the sleeves. Then draw a curve at the bottom to connect the two lines like this. Now draw the pants like this. Next, draw the belt. Now draw the belt straps. You can also add a back pocket as well by drawing a rectangle. Now draw the dad's arms by drawing 2 number 11s on both sleeves. Then draw the forearm like this on both sides. Now draw the fists by drawing a square. Let's focus on the fists here. Draw a curved line inside the square at the top. Do the same on the other arm. Now draw the bottom of the fist like this. Now draw a line inside the 2 fists like this. Now draw the forearm muscle like this, and then connect the 2 parts of the arms together. Now we are done with the boy and the dad. All that's left is to write a message on the backs, and it can be anything like my hero, or best dad, or number 1 best dad, or my best dad. Anything. Now, so what I'm gonna do is number 1 best dad. So let's do that. First, I'm gonna write the words and then I bubble them. For example, let me show you how I bubble the letter D. I just draw the little letters and shapes inside the big letters to form the bubble letter. And there it is. If you can't do it, it is totally fine. You can use normal letters, whatever the way you feel comfortable to write with. Alright, so now it's time to ink, and I'm going to be using my fine liner. And if you don't have a fine liner, it is totally okay. You can use Sharpies, like the one I have in my hand. But I like the fine liner the best, but you can always use Sharpies. It's totally fine. So yeah, let's start inking. Inking is finished and it looks nice and clean. Now all that's left to do is color, and I'm probably going to use markers because they have a clean look and they're pretty good. But they will bleed and they will form a little ghosting. So that's why I recommend color pencils if you don't want that. So yeah, let's start coloring. If you are using markers, don't forget to put something protective in the back so it won't bleed through the other page. So I just finished coloring and it looks amazing. I really like it, but as you can see there's a little ghosting and that. But yeah, let's start working on the inside here. These are the materials you're going to be needing. Oh, and also don't forget a ruler. I'm going to be using it and you might need it as well. So I start off by measuring some pieces that we're going to need. The short piece is about 9 centimeters by 5 centimeters. And then the long piece, I actually made a mistake here. It should actually be 11 centimeters long and 7 centimeters wide. So yeah, let's start cutting these. After you have cut them out, here's what they look like. The long piece is what we're going to be using, which will make the message pop out of the card. So it's going to look cool. And then the short piece is where we're going to write our message. We don't need the short piece now. And yeah, I also added little curved lines, but we'll worry about that later. So let's work on the long piece here. So for the long piece, you're just going to fold it like that, and then you're gonna flip it over, and then you're gonna fold it back, and then you have to repeat this as many times as you want. And you can see it forms like the Z and it pops up. So yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward this. So yeah, it should look something like this. Woohoo, that looks cool. Now take your short piece and use some scissors and cut a little bit off the edge to create that curved line. So it should look something like this, so a little curved here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pencil and we're gonna write a message. I'm gonna write Happy Father's Day. So here's mine and it looks great. And now all that's left is to glue this to the message and to the card, of course. So we're gonna use my trusty Aleene's tacky glue. And there you go. You can see it pops up pretty good, and that's cool. And yeah, one more thing. If you have a little ghosting, or if you use markers like me, you're probably going to have to use some coloring sheet if you want to cover it. So that's why I recommend using coloring pencils, because this is going to be like a lot of work, a lot of big work. But yeah, you can use the other side to write a message. And yeah, enjoy the video, guys. Bye.